Just wait for some of y'all to come on. Wait for some of y'all to come on. I'm gonna wait for some of y'all to come on. Come on. Come on in. Come on in. I'm gonna wait for y'all to come on. I'm gonna wait for y'all to come on. I'm gonna wait for y'all to come on. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna wait for y'all to come on. Mm-hmm. 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 Well, I just want to share some stuff with y'all, and I'm not caught up in where you at, how you feel, and all of that. I'm not. Please understand. When I say I fight for the democracy of our people in Baltimore City, I stand on what I know, right? As far as my fighting and everything. Now, a lieutenant came out today because his concern was I be yelling at the police. And I told him, I said, that's just me. But see, the thing is, what I'm trying to say is, you're over here with your laws. I'm over here with solutions. But you want to keep pushing your laws to me. And that's not how it works. So, they all on attack. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, one of the polices I was talking to that normally talk to me, now mind you, I know they think something wrong with me. But when you come for me with the dum-dum, I stand on what I know. You know, I'm going to show y'all how dumb our police department is, right? Now, it's about Dre. Y'all know that. Do y'all know Dre brother came over here today and talked to him to tell him, by him being in my type of program, he disrespected me, he this, he that, he that. I'm there to help him, blah, 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 blah. You know he wouldn't even listen to his brother. And his brother was like, man, I work with him, he gave him work, but because of his behavior, it's like I can't deal with my brother like that. Now I'm talking about his brother. So I got some guys to move Dre's stuff out. Now mind you, Dre brother out there with the truck to put his bags in. These dumb polices come talking about you can't evict him. I'm like, you're not a part of this program. Now, mind you, I brought some bags out. And they told me if I don't take them out. Now, mind you, they going on his brother's truck. I'm going to show y'all how fucking dumb they are, man. We there, right? To move him somewhere else, and they call it eviction. And he's not a part of my program no more. So we taking him to get help. They so busy focusing on me like I'm this terrible dude, right? Now I'm telling you, his brother got 5 years clean. So his brother understand, you know, about the recovery process. He know his brother need help. But I'm telling you, the lieutenant out there. Now, mind you, when you come for me, and this is my business, they act like I ain't know what I was doing. And I felt like, y'all, I felt like they was raping me. I felt like they was raping me. Because you're going to try to tell me what I can do or can't do in my business. So they feel like this is what it is, y'all, and I'm telling you, watch this. This, one of the polices, because y'all know I get loud, she had a motherfucking hand on her gun. And then gonna lie and say I looking for my like my cuffs. I looked at them like, God damn. Told y'all they're a bunch of fucking killers. I'm telling you. And I told them, I said, with me and the stuff I do, I could never work with them because it's in the community. And I realized they have no love and compassion for what they do. They don't. I wasn't feeling none of that. And no matter what I was saying out my mouth, it was like I was wrong. And I'm like, this boy brother right there, go talk to him. He come to get his brother. They never moved. We stood out there about maybe 3-4 hours. I told Dre, I said, you got to go. Now mind you, I called down to Yup. I'm telling you, I ain't lying. I just sent my director a message, right? Because I want to do a protest on that station right there. Because you know what? Now, check it out. Because of what they doing, the lady Rebecca at night, because I'm not satisfied with their behavior. So right now, and I'm going to call them tomorrow myself too, but she's doing an internal investigation. She got to send it to them now. And these dummies still coming with the same bull, y'all. So what I'm going to do tomorrow, because mines don't go through renters, landlord stuff. I keep telling them. I don't know what to do, but I'm going to go back down to renters court, right? And I'm going to ask them, can they give me something that I can show these jerks? Because that's all they stuck on. And I'm like, this is a program. We don't do stuff like that. And I did everything they asked me to do. Even this, I tell them over and over and over and over. Because of the way my stuff is, the sheriff office can't get into it too. Because it has to go through the court system. That's not my program. That's not how I do stuff. But for some reason, they locked on it. They are locked. And I got, look, every time they say landlord tenant, I say, give me your ID and your name. Because y'all told me what to do. I did what y'all told me to do. And y'all still saying the stupid stuff. And I'm letting them know. It's like they don't hear you. And that's scary for me. That is scary for me. I'm telling you. And then this little young guy, right, he going to be like, do you feel like you want to kill somebody? I looked at him. I started to say, you little punk ass motherfucker. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to kill your ass. And I should have told him. Because guess what? I wasn't going to kill him. And we out there laughing and joking, but it's a group of them over there, right? I'm telling y'all, they come to terrorize me, but they can't do it. And I told that girl, I said, lock me up. And that's going to be the worst thing you could do. Only reason why I'm saying that, because we're communities united. And we come in to fight for the democracy of black people in Baltimore City. Do you hear what I'm saying? So lock me up. Lock me up. Because now, mind you, I help the homeless and the less fortunate people. If I can't do the regular stuff for you, I'll send you to somebody that can really help you. So you going to lock me up for helping people? That's some dumb stuff. I couldn't wait to get on here and tell y'all that. Now, I'm going to tell you this, like I said, this what got me, y'all. They coming at me. And I'm telling the lieutenant, I said, see, this right here, I can't work with them if they're going to try to just stick to the law. That's not helping me. Because my goal is to prevent stuff. Their goal is to, when a crime is committed, you know, that's when they go for the law. I'm not trying to do anything that will break the law. That's what they're not getting. But look, his brother was right there with his truck to take him, and I called down Heaven's Gates, right? And the lieutenant heard it and everything, because I put him on speaker. Guess what? Dre said he don't want to go tonight. He don't want to go. And they got a bid for him. See, he's fighting everything. Then he kicked my door in twice, right? The back door in. He said he only kicked it in one time. Well, he busted through the door. I'm like, oh my God. This boy didn't, you know, I had to put the little board back in, and this time I got the dresser up against it. In case they would have told him, like if I lock my doors, they would have told him go around the back and come back in again. I keep telling them he's trespassing now. But everything they want me to do, to be honest with you, was send him to jail. When real simple, that's all he got to do is go. And I told the lieutenant and everything, I said and then his brother, man, his brother was telling him everything. He said he making it look like it's me. It ain't me. So I talked to his brother. I said, come here, bro. I said, he like a son to me. And I've been doing my best to help him, you know, move forward. But he fucked up here, y'all. He's fucked up. And his brother knew it. It's like, man, you know, we both. Nothing we can do. But then the police, I'm going to tell y'all was more, ooh, how can I say it? They fucked up. It was like they was more of a hindrance than helping. You want to lock me up? Because I'm bringing bags out to put on his brother truck? And that little young lady, boy, I hope this go further. And it's going to go. Because I want to break it down to them. Because I'm trying to help them understand. Please don't take me personal. And I tell them over and over, I'm a fighter. I come with solutions. That's not what y'all do. So you can't push me over here. Because that's law to y'all. My goal is to find ways where they won't keep on breaking the law. And I keep trying to tell them. But it's like they like robots. I wish you could see them. I wish you could see them. I ain't never seen no bull junk like that. And I told the lieutenant, I said, be honest with you, I wouldn't even work with them. Because it's like no love and compassion for what they do. And then I watched the white boy, right? He 1 minute he is with me, and I said, yeah, because he listened and this and that. Now he want to come at me with the law. You can't do that here. And that's what I'm trying to tell him. You can't do that over here with me. You cannot control what's going on in this house. You the one told him before to go kick in that back door or bust in the back door. So guess what? The lady doing an internal investigation on him. And all the rest of them. And this time what they doing, they're going to pull up the cameras. And yes, you'll see how they coming at me. So when you come at me, I'm going to come up. Because that's my way of defending myself. And then you want to come at me with your bull jump. But you got to understand, we fight. We do the protest with housing, right? Whenever they mistreat the tenants. That's what I'm trying to tell them. But you want to tell me about the landlord-tenant stuff? And not only that, I'm trying to tell them. We also, this time, right, with this incident right here, every year Community United and other groups, they come and protest because they don't feel like the police is doing their job right. So they come to protest to reduce their money. And I told them. I was joking with one of the guys. I said, I'm going to see if I can reduce it for about $100 million for the shit y'all taking me through. And they act like I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm like, no. So I called, I sent my director a message. I said, you going to want this right here. I said, you going to want it. Because we trying to, build up in Baltimore City. And be honest, y'all acting like y'all doing a good job. But guess what? We've been having over 300 homicides a year. So how good is that? Who y'all think you fooling? And then this part 2 right here, right? This what really gets me. And I picked with him with this. I said, that day, you was in there, and I'm talking to the girl that went to talk with Dre, and that little young boy. I said, you heard Dre say he want to smack the shit out of me. You right there. Back in the days, they would have took him. And you turned around and walked away like, well, that was a great thing. Then he said, I'ma kill you. I'ma kill you. And they kept going. You know why? Because if he killed me, then they can lock him up. But I'm gone. My mood time, he messed with them. Come over and mess with my food. I said, so in order for y'all to do what you need to do, right, if he slapped me, then they'll lock him up. Because they got to see it for themselves. I said, so if he smacked me, right? But if he shoot me, you heard him say he gonna kill me. So if he kill me, then what? Y'all gonna lock him up. He made the threat, but back in the days, they would have took him. But now, this how it goes. They gotta see that murder for themselves. So it gotta happen. And then they try to justify it like, right, they'll make another little excuse for it, like the behavior here and there. No, y'all, he got to commit the act. And I said, how dumb is that? But the way, and I'm telling you, the older members, right, they mad at Commissioner Harrison. Because what this did, that took the power away from, I'm going to say, the police that really care. And those are the ones I talk to. And every time I turn around, if I'm over West Park Heights, I hear some bull junk about this district over here from other polices too. I'm telling you. And then what I did, I sent my I Don't Want to Die to my director, Tyree Moorhead, No Shoot Zone. And the reason why, because I want to get that bill passed, I was telling her we should run this thing. Let's run it. And then my biggest thing with all of that, right? I don't know how the East Side is when it comes to dealing with people, but the West, I mean the West. But these suckers over here, whew, I done did everything these people told me to do. I even went and look. I felt a paper out for charges February the 12th. They denied it. So I felt the paper out March the 1st. They denied it. I went back down there March the 4th because this time he touched me. He had his hands on me. So that was it. And I showed the police the video. He said, go ahead and do it. But them suckers around there, it's like when they come, the ones on the street, they ain't familiar with nothing. Because when they come and they notice my two houses, right, it's like they look at me as the troublemaker. I only call y'all because I need y'all to watch my back. And I keep telling them that. But it's like they do not get it. Like, damn. And you know I had to shut up. Because, man, I was telling them, right, that's why I got y'all. Because I want y'all to start talking. Because I talk too much. And I'll start talking about the crooked stuff they doing and all that. And I want to stop. Because it's like people don't care. And I'm only fighting and kind of making y'all aware of what's what. So, yes, when I yell and I scream and I... look, they want me to change. I'm like, oh, no. Because to me, I got my own little style of doing stuff, but I don't want to look unprofessional. I don't get it wrong. Don't get it wrong. Normally when I'm out and we at an event or something, no, I don't. See, I have a freedom here that I can be me. And that's why I like coming on because, you know, I'm being me. And it's like, I really don't know how to explain it. But to me, I'm free. When I come on here, it's like a freedom. And sometimes when people come on and they want to say negative stuff, that's more like evil compared to where I'm going. But when I come on here, y'all, and I cry like a little girl and scream and stuff, it's a freedom that I get when I do that. And people don't understand. They might take it in another way, and that's fine. That's fine. But for me, because of the way I used to live, and I told Dre today, I said, let me tell you something, bro. You know how you try to buck on me and say this and say that? I said, I would have killed you back in the days, bro. I said, I would have killed you. You never tell a man. You never threaten a man. And then think you're going to walk away. Because I'm going to size you up. Because I got to feel, is you the type of person that will carry that out? And I told him today, I brought my nephew over there. My nephew and him was like, here. My nephew and him was here. Because my nephew was talking his language. He was speaking his language. Where he's at and everything. Don't y'all know this nigga jumped down? Talking about Dre. He jumped down. Because he had somebody there to break him down a little bit, right? And they went outside talking and stuff. The whole thing was, it was told, I can put him out. But the police is going to tell me I can't do this and that. I'm like, don't do that, y'all. Don't do that. So now what I got to do for me, I want to make, prayerfully this won't happen again. But I'm going to have to do it because I told them tonight, I say he is the only person out of all the years that I've been doing stuff like this ever gave me a hard way to go. Because normally when I tell you go, you go. And I'm not trying to be smart, but I'm not going to write like agreements too much. Because one thing, the goal is to come in and turn your life around. That's what they miss. I'm going to tell you what the program is about. I'm going to hand you the paperwork because I'm tired of talking. You got to read it to help you understand what the program is about. And it's about changing the quality of your life. So I'm telling them the police is right, because you coming into my arena, and when you come in not being smart, please listen. I don't care who the hell you is. Just don't try to push my stuff your way. Don't do it, because I have to stay here. And it might not be pretty for some people, but what I do, right, I didn't know until Tanya told me. Tanya said, Steve, you know what you do? She said, you are a life coach. Because the goal is to get to the roots of whatever it is and then help you turn it around. Well, say like if it's issues like a rape or molested, stuff like that, the goal is to help you to, you know, whatever went on in your life, you can't fix it. I mean, there's something that happened. Excuse me, y'all. It already happened. So what I do, when I can take people there, we will talk about personal stuff. And the goal is, say like if you was raped or molested, is forgiveness and acceptance. But most of all, you have to learn to forgive yourself for how you felt. As far as I should have did this, I should have did that. Whatever happened, happened. And whoever did it to you was just as sick, you know. So when I work with people, I have to take you in. That's why when that white boy went and said, you feel like you want to hurt somebody, I looked at him like, you dumb motherfucker. Who you think you playing with, chump? And see, I say that to them because they polices, they don't like it. But I don't, now mind you, I'm looking at the human being. Because when you come for me, I'm looking at the human being. And then, Van, I'm trying to connect. Because when you come close to me like that, I kind of connect with your spirit. They don't know that. And I'm telling you, these suckers, I'm going to tell you, wherever they was at with that law, they was stuck on it. They was throwing that stuff at me, and I said, I'm telling them what I do, but you gonna come with me with the law, and I'm telling y'all what I do? So basically, your laws don't fit here. And that's what I'm trying to tell them. I come with solutions. Y'all want to come with me with the laws like I'm breaking the law. No. When I say go, you go. Because this is a program to help you turn your life around. They wrong for trying to sit up there and force somebody to stay. And then the boy brother, they was dumb. The boy brother was there to take his brother somewhere, like to get help. And they still stuck on landlord tenant. I'm evicting him. And his brother right there, and I kept telling him that's his brother in the truck. Go talk to him. They wouldn't do it. Because his brother came over because he had been telling Dre he was wrong. So he over there telling Dre, and everything he's telling Dre about the program and what we do. He told Dre, you disrespecting this man and his business. And I walked in the house and then I came back out, right? And told his brother, come here. Said he like the son to me. You know that son that you can't fix. And his brother fed him. I said, thank you, man. Because he fed him to help him better understand what I do. And I'm going to tell y'all. And I hate it. He fucked up in the head, y'all. He fucked up. And he in his own little world. I said, man, you got to come out. You got daughters. You got daughters that gonna need you, bro. And you won't listen. Because I'm not trying to hurt him. I want him to come out of that. But it's going to take, to me right now, he needs to go maybe into a like a recovery program where they can actually work with him. And not only that, my friend and them do mental health and all that. He needed it, y'all. His brother was about to cry. Because he said, man, I be trying to help him. He don't want to listen. He don't want to listen. It's like he in his own world. And what I was trying to explain to them too, he's not taking his medication. If y'all come to me and talk with me, I can better help y'all understand what I do with my clients. You know what I mean? Because everybody that come into my house, basically, if I think you got, say, depression or you got bipolar, schizophrenia, just think of that. And what I'll do, if you come in my program, then you have to sign up for the mental health program. And a lot of them will sign up before they even come in. Now, he's getting help. He was diagnosed, put him on medication. He didn't like it. And I'm going to tell y'all the reason why I'm saying this, right? Because there's a lot of people going through this with family members and stuff like that. So it's not that I'm trying to embarrass nobody or put stuff out like that. No. Some people are stuck. And they trying to find out what they can do to their family members that has mental issues. And now it's where they come to somebody, say like if they having a mental breakdown and they like far gone, and they gonna come to you and ask you, do you think you're gonna hurt yourself? You dumb motherfucker. Why would you ask them that? Do you feel like you want to kill somebody? They are in a state of mania. Well, they told me no, and they leave. I'm like, you dumb jerk. Why you didn't talk to me? Because that's who I deal with. So I can better help you understand what's going on. Well, we asked you. I said, no. I said, when y'all come, I showed y'all everything about my business, about this and what I do. I said, y'all totally ignored it. So I took the lieutenant in the house next door so he could see the information about what I do. But they don't come and talk with me. They come and they attack me. So once you do that, I'm going up because that's my way of protecting myself. Mainly when I'm standing on some morals, values, and principles. You can't take me over there. So one guy was like, well, you don't want to listen. No crime been committed. What am I going to listen to? You talking to me, right? And my goal is to turn their lives around. So you telling me I'm wrong? You don't want to listen. No, you don't want to listen to what I do. So look, I'm talking about the police. This is ugly. Well, no, because I got you when you said that, but understand, my HIPAA laws don't apply to what I do. Reason why I say that, because they have a mental health program, but I'm sharing what they do to help the patient. But as far as me, I'm housing. HIPAA ain't got nothing to do with this. Nothing at all. And they better not try to come over here. No, I'm not. No. And then keep in mind too, like I said, I do housing. And I refer the clients out to, like, we are one family. But now keep in mind, we are one family supposed to take care of all their wants and needs. That's the medical side. But what I'm sharing is basically how we work with people, or I work with people. So I'm not, That's why, for me, to be honest with you, when I looked up being a life coach, and anytime you got a certificate or whatever, right, you held bound by HIPAA law. So you can't go but so far. But with me, I can take you to the next level. That's why I don't let certain things I just won't do. And you cannot, when it comes to me, you got to understand, because of where I come from, my goal is to walk you out of whatever situation it is. HIPAA can't do that. What it does, it prevents you a lot of times for taking people to that extra space. I'm the extra space. That's the housing part of what I do. And these are the things that I have to do to help people turn their lives around. So HIPAA can't touch that. They can't touch that. They can't touch it. And I'm going to tell you, the people that I'm dealing with, and I'm trying to think of what it's called. But it has a lot to do with the HIPAA thing. I don't do HIPAA. That's why I try to make it clear to everybody this is a housing program. My goal is to get them the proper help that they need. So what HIPAA will say when I'm trying to help them get the proper help they need. And then with me, say like if they got a therapist or something and they're not being honest, I can actually tell a therapist if they talk with me, like the type of help that they need. So I think HIPAA would be more happy about that. But that's why I don't do certain things. Like the life coach one, right? I was reading about that. Now it's good to have it, but it also said too, because we remember anything that they study. Like I'm gonna say peer specialists and stuff like that. Understand they go by a certain curriculum to try to teach people. I don't do that. You know why? Because the same stuff they're learning, I already know. And that's how I work with people. But a lot of times they won't go deeper, and I can go deep. Some people, I'm trying to think of what it's called for some. Well, I'm going to say like Lady J. Lady J got her stuff. You already know that. So she just listened to you. And she don't try, it's like she don't try to fix you or nothing like that. That's not, to me, that's not good. Because when you dealing with somebody and they stuck in a certain area, you have to go to that area and help them walk out of that area of their life. And it's normally something that happened in the past. And I keep saying like rape, molestation and stuff like that. The goal is to get to the root cause. And certain people that's certified or they got their PhD, I'm just saying that because some of them can't step where I go. They can't. That's why for me, I wouldn't sign up for none of that bull jump. Because it limits you. I wouldn't do it because I go further. And for me, I want to get to the root cause of whatever is going on in somebody's life so that we can walk you out of it and help you learn to accept whatever happened. You know, it's acceptance and forgiveness. But most of all, you have to learn to forgive yourself for how you felt. Like you could have been more powerful in certain ways because somebody took advantage of you. And what I do when I say acceptance, whatever happened. You can't change it. So you gotta accept whatever it is. But now keep in mind when I say that, I'm coming from the spiritual side. It's all spiritual. Now watch this one right here. Forgiveness. You know, love come out of forgiveness. But it's not about the person that hurt you. It's about yourself. HIPAA can't touch that. I'm telling you. So I take you to a place where a lot of people. I told you I sponsored a lot of men and women throughout my process. So basically, that's why this is what my first sponsor told me. He said, Steve, the type of person you is, he said, he was telling me more like, I need to learn more about Steve. I need to go deeper. Because once I go deeper and I know how to reach whatever that went on in my life, this is how I help other people. And everything I say, if you watch it, right, when I talk about honesty, that's the spirit that you feel inside. It's the spiritual. When I talk about open-mindedness or faith, it's the spirit that you feel. And they are morals, values, and principles. So when I talk about trust, you got to feel it in yourself. It's not about nobody else because what you're doing, you're learning to be all right with you again. And a lot of people don't teach people that. So when I did it, I had to learn to love Steve. Whatever went on in my life, I can't change it. Past. Whatever that person did to me, I had to learn to forgive them. I'm telling you, this boy deep. I'm telling you, I'm deep. So, like when I say I sponsor a lot of men and women, a lot of them got clean time. They moved on with their lives. They don't come back to the meetings as much. And I always tell them, don't forget where you came from, because it's all spiritual. And that's what people miss with me. That's why when I talk about the Holy Spirit and stuff, that's my connection. That's my connection. And you ever watch me, I'm going to talk about the Father. I'm going to talk about the Son. I'm going to talk about the Holy Spirit. And I was told years ago, if they don't talk about the Father, they don't talk about the Son, and they don't talk about the Holy Spirit, get away from it. I was told that a long time ago when I first, start working on myself. I don't like too many people close to me. Like if I'm in the church, I don't know what you might bring. But if you come near me and I jump, it's normally something negative over there. And that's not being personal. I try to tell people, I will connect to your spirit. That's why these cops right here, it's no love and passion or compassion in what they're doing. I didn't feel that from them. I felt like they was more on the attack with me. And to kind of like nail that down, I watched the girl grab her gun. Police. Talking about I was reaching for my handcuffs. No. You had your hand on your goddamn gun. Playing with me. Now mind you, I keep telling them over and over and over and over. I got a big mouth. And what happens, if you coming at me, now mind you, I'm standing on what I know. But please don't try to push me over there. I got to stand here. And if you can't open up your mind to understand where I'm at, I can't deal with you. And I feel like right now, and I told the girl and the white boy, I said, I would really love for us to work together as far as doing stuff in the community. But you cannot, just because you know the law, you can't bring that. It's just like you want to work with people, you know the law if somebody break the law, but you don't have compassion for the people or your work. And I wasn't feeling that with none of them. Move, Tammy. Move. Get. Bop. Get out my baby. Get. You think I'm playing, ain't? Get all my stuff. Over there rubbing on my computer. Move. Shut up. Shut up. You keep getting smart. Stop rubbing on my stuff. Move. 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 She still ain't going away. She like, yeah, all right. You want to play? But look. You know what? You know how it feels to really stand on what you believe? Well, it's not what I believe. It's a place that God had me. And I can't go so far. You know what I mean? Because I got to keep walking into what he called me to do. So I don't want to be like wishy-washy on this, because I know I have a purpose. And now, look, I am going to pray again. Lord, help me. Because that's what the lieutenant said. He said, can you please? I said, Lieutenant, I said, I'm telling you, bro, I go. And it's not personal, but people will take it personal. But see, what gets me right, say, you know how you have your own beliefs and the way of doing things? That's all it is. But you got to understand, I'm on a path. And I understand you want to show me certain things, but I know the law too. But I'm on a path. And I have to stay on that path. So now, if you try to, get me to wing here, wing there, then I'm going to come up on you. Because don't push it, but talk to me. And I told the guy, right, that got 14 years with them, I said, bro, will you understand a little more? This nigga was ran there today trying to talk shit. I said, see, You the one told me that they had a warrant. I tell you, you remember that. I told the other police today to check and see that it wasn't a warrant. He was the one told me that it was a warrant, the black guy. Now all of a sudden it's like, they don't remember. Like, what the fuck wrong with these people? I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you, it's like, I don't know. I'm trying to get it. Like these fucking robots. I'm telling you. It's like they all on the same page. And then when it come towards me, and when I'm right, I'm right. You can't do that to me. You can't do it. And he gonna tell me I don't want to listen. I said, man, this is my business. So what you not understand? I have a certain way I do stuff. But you can tell me about the law, right? I'm gonna show y'all again how fucking dumb they was. Dre brother was there to take his brother, with his stuff to go somewhere. And I kept telling him, I said, that's his brother in the truck, go talk to him. They would not budge. You know why? Because they was focusing on me. And see, you can't do Steve like that. And it's not personal. I will flare up on you. Because when I'm standing on what I believe, please don't do it. That's all I'm trying to say. Please don't come over here and dictate maybe how I should get stuff out, because that's just me. And I don't mean no harm to nobody. I feel like if I get too perfect and professional, that's not me. And that's not being smart. I'm not trying to suit myself to fit you. That's all it is. And whatever you believe in, you stick to it. And for me, a lot of times people have to, if we not on one accord, I ain't gonna mess with you. And because the police and I is not there, I just feel like they not good for the community. They not good. They not good. That's just in my spirit. They not good. And I told them that a few times tonight. Y'all, it's just the way y'all do stuff. It's like no love and passion. Mainly when you talk about protecting the people. I'm like, nah. Nope. And seriously, I'm gonna try not to do it right, but I can't work with them. Real simple. I want to open up a multi-purpose center, and I told them that on Chester Street. So I'll be working the east with the multi-purpose center for the inner city youth. Be honest with you, because of the way they is over here, I wouldn't even want them in there. I wouldn't want them, because they probably wait for one of them little kids to like do something and then lock them up. No, you ain't coming in here. What about helping them? And then this one right here, and I'm going to go because I had to stop paying for that. Let me see how long I've been on. Lord, this what kills me, y'all. Please pay attention, because this shit is stupid to me. And I got to go back to it because the girl was standing right there. Dre high as hell. Talking about, yeah, I just want to slap the shit out of him. And I said I should have hit myself and said, Dre did it right. And they ain't do nothing but walk over. Like, what the fuck? He just tried, man. The only way y'all would have locked him up is he had to smack the shit out of me. Like, what the? I'm like, and then he said twice, I'ma kill you. I'ma kill you. Y'all not, please y'all, it's like, wow. And guess what? They gotta see it. The fuck? They gotta. I was picking with them today. I said, oh, so the only way y'all gonna lock Dre up, right? Because times change. Is he really gotta smack the shit out of me, and y'all gotta see it. That's just that. Now guess what? He said twice, I'ma kill you. So the only way y'all gonna resolve this issue, he got to kill. And you got to see it. That's frightening. So besides he going to kill, please forgive me, y'all. He's not do some stupid stuff. So look, he said twice he was going to kill me. So the first time if he killed me, and they didn't see it, they don't really know if he killed me or not. But then it's like Steve come back, because he mentioned it twice. So we can see for our own eyes that he killed you. He said it twice, right? Now the second time they gotta see it. I'm like, y'all dumb as shit. See how dumb it sound? I'm like, oh, where'd that come from? So you know what that is? That's another way of our people killing each other off. I said, you motherfucker. I'm talking about the commissioner. He set that shit up. And they got to see it with their own eyes. I want to talk to him and ask him, bro. I'm talking about the man now. Don't look at that other stuff. What in the hell? I wouldn't say that, but I'm saying that with y'all, right? I probably would. I don't know. It all depends on how I feel. Because if I feel like, we there, joking and playing, I would just want to know what made you think of some shit like that. Because, back in the days, right, and we both, I think somebody told me like almost 60, right? But look, back in the days, right, if you threaten somebody like that, they would lock you up. And I'm like, what happened? Or somebody said they want to stab you, but this is what the guy told me. One of them. He said, y'all know, they don't take threats and stuff like that as serious as they do when somebody want to do some arson. He said, now we're covered. I'm looking at him like, wait a minute. This life compared to somebody burning something down, you save a life now, come on. He said, that's the only way they respond to certain things. I'm like, good googa mugga. Y'all know I'm going to drag that too, right? Hi, how are you? I'm trying to think of something stupid, right? I'm telling y'all, this shit like boom. I'm like, the what? And Van, like I said, the girl, I'm telling you, the police touched her damn gun. Talking about she was looking for, her handcuffs. For what? No, she touched her gun. For what? Y'all gotta understand, I'm in high mode now. Because y'all talking against everything I do. Like I'm this bum. And that's how I was feeling. And then, to me, you disrespecting my business. Come on. It was like nothing I do mattered to them. And it don't have to. But it was like nothing I do really mattered to them. And I'm like, damn. All the stuff I do around the city. Opened up the back of the truck, showed them the stuff I had on there, because I told them I get donations. And I turned, give it back to the community. Nothing I said to them mattered. Stuff like that. And I'm like, that's sad. Because I give my life for the city. And with them, they want to take my life. For me trying to just be who I am when it comes to the people. And it's really, really sad. It's really sad. And I'm finding out, I don't know if they're doing it in other districts, because I don't hear too much about it. But a lot of people telling me it's been a big problem with them. So I asked them how long they've been on the force. Somebody said 3 years, and another one says 3 years. So I'm like, that's good. That's good. But guess what, y'all? You can't even feel the love and the compassion for them when it comes to certain things. They are like hardcore police. And then y'all see, I done seen it happen time after time after time after time. Say like if I called them, and I'm gonna use my wife as an example. If I called them about an issue like me and my wife, they always turn around. For some reason, they would target on me. I'm saying I'm the one that called y'all. And like to them, it doesn't even matter, bro. I'm like, God damn. And I tell them that. I tell them. So you can't sit back and tell me, no, we don't. Yes, y'all do. No, we don't. Yes, y'all do. He told, the lieutenant was like, I don't want you to keep yelling at my people. And I wanted to tell them this too. A couple of your people wanted to shoot my ass. Did they tell you that? Look at the videos. Had the 3 white boys in front of me, waiting for me to jerk or something to do something wrong. I'm like, you still sleep? I'm saying, no. These suckers will take me out. And I felt it inside. I felt it inside. And I was starting to tremble. And I have never been through that, dealing with no man out on the street. I knew that night they was waiting for me to do a certain thing where they can kill me. I knew it. And that wasn't the first time. And say like, because eventually we are going to all sit down and talk. I don't have too much to say to Commissioner Harris and all that stuff, because I done went down there twice trying to talk with him. I left a message trying to talk with him. And I left another message with his secretary. And I told her that tell him it's the big bald-headed dude that talks too much. And she bust out laughing. I said, hell no. Well, once you tell me, hell no. But you got to describe it. The bald-headed dude that talk too much. I only do this for y'all. Y'all might seem like, please don't put me in that area of being perfect. I'm not perfect. And when I make a point, I mean, come on. Sometimes it get real ugly. Because I want people to feel and understand where we at. I know it might not look pretty to y'all all the time. I'm going to pray again. Ask God to humble me. Because I don't want nobody to look at me as this evil, nasty dude. I put a lot of work in doing what we do, y'all. It's like I'm left by myself. Things is beginning to change. I already know that, but it's like everybody judge me because I guess they feel as though I need to be professional and this and that, and then a lot of the people that y'all take pride in is the same people that's killing y'all. So I understand. And my daughter, she in college to be a lawyer. This her 4th year. So you know what? She wanted to come back and go to the law school down at the university. I'm good about that because at least she'll be home. Let me tell y'all, my kids are doing good. My kids are doing good. My older kids, my daughter, my grandbaby, they are doing great. So you know what I do, y'all? Because my kids live a great life, I come back and try to help others. And a lot of people kind of hate me for what I do. I'm not trying to be perfect. When I come, you got me. You got my passion. And I can't understand why people feel like I'm this hateful, mean, nasty dude. No. I have to stand on some morals, values, and principles. I'm not here to rob, steal, and take. So most of y'all that might not like my style of doing stuff because y'all are taking from the people. It ain't me. But when I share the truth with y'all, y'all make me feel like I'm the mean one, the nasty one. So I'm like, okay. I mean, I don't know what to say no more. People don't like what I do. I'm talking about the ones that's doing what they do. They don't like me coming over here talking about stuff. And I've been knew that for years. I wish I could, like, I don't know, I'm thinking like 500 of y'all or us coming together, fighting for what we want. Because we have to do it as far as the multitude. We gotta do it. What I got? Give me a second. I got about, what the hell? 1, 2, 3 Facebook. Oh, I got it on my main page too. I see that. That main page is all over. Ooh. But yeah, I love y'all, and I don't want to get into, too much of, why people don't support me. And I'm only doing this because I want Baltimore City to turn around. And believe me, y'all, right now, I got a whole team of people that we're going to start doing some great stuff. But I just want, for me, I want us to come together more. Sometimes I can't because I run off in my mouth a lot. Y'all don't realize I'm like right now, I'm ready to shut up. And that's what I was telling the lieutenant. I said, I'm ready to shut up. Because I talk a lot. And I already know that. But understand, when I talk the way I do, y'all, I come with solutions. And it might seem kind of crazy to y'all, but understand, a lot of people don't like me doing what I do. So my goal is not to focus on a lot of our politicians or whatever. I already know what they're about. I already know. And they know I know. I just hate the fact. I see their backs. And I feel like, in a way, because of what I do, it's like a curse. I know it's not, but it's like a curse on me. And I was looking for this girl mother number because she's a psychic, and I was going to ask her, what is it around me, because stuff is coming, and for me, I can't see it, but because she's a psychic, she can actually see what's happening, and she'll tell me. Because I said, I gotta get somebody to, like, some people that's gifted like that, they could see basically what I'm not seeing. And they can basically tell me. I know this lady can tell me, like, what's coming for me. I ain't lying. I went to meet her one day to take her box spring and mattress. This woman went from Tammy, from like my childhood, and walked me straight back up. And I'm like, oh my God. I have never, you watch little shows and stuff like that. But no, it's like she walked right through my journey. And when I talk about the little kid, and that when I went inside of myself to look at I had to embrace the child. And I think, what age I gave him? I think I gave him about 4 or 5, somewhere along there. But no, I think I was looking at maybe a 4-year-old. But she told me, she said, no, you was 5. Like, what the what? Yeah. And that's what she did. So, and I'm going to try to get her on the show once I start doing some stuff again, because I want everything now. We get ready to move into a building where I can start having a studio. I want to set up a studio, right? Now I got 15 platforms with Restream. So some of y'all, if you might want to, do your own little thing, let's go, because that's my network. And for me, it's going to grow. I ain't worried about that, but it's going to grow. It's just now getting this situated, And when we get ready to have our meeting, we're going to have a big meeting. A big. So I'm invite, like, Kevin Plank, hope he come. Chuck Padarakis, if you don't come, I'm going to hurt you. I've been texting you too much. You better come. Help us with some stuff. Your father built up down there in the harbor. I need that legacy to move on. That's how I try to get it, y'all. Come on, man. Give me some money. So, and then he works with like returning citizens and stuff. So when it come to that, I think he'll put a little something, right? And then Second Chance, right? They have a lot of ex-offenders and stuff like that. Ugh. This guy up in Florida got what is they containers? Oh my God, he got it set up so beautiful. Like when people, like the homeless people can be there too. Like coming from prison, they got their own room, you know, TV and all of that. Then you go into another big space, right? He got washers and dryers in there. I would say about 5 washing machines, 5 dryers. Then he got the little kitchen area in there. I'm like, oh my God. And that's what I was thinking about for like our returning citizens. Now keep in mind, because I always say this. Now I want to do tiny houses. That's only somewhere to stage you until I can move you to the big house. If you get me. Because what I do with the program anyway, when I do the rooms and stuff like that, is to prepare you. Like once you graduate, you get the key to your affordable house. And then we rehabbing, right? My clients get the first option. The ones that wants to buy a house. Y'all get the first option. If my client's not prepared like that, then I have no problem working with somebody else. And my thing is, once we get the rolling, and fathers, y'all are welcome too, but you know it's a lot of females that can't afford that $1,000 of rent or $1,200. So the goal is to get them down when everything is said and done, and it's working on your credit score and everything too. But when everything's said and done, and I'm looking at it like this, if we fix it for the people that makes between $1,250 and $500, I mean, I'm sorry, 15. That's why I want to get you in there. Now, say this: you want to go to an apprenticeship program like nursing. Think of some of the stuff that females do, and the guys now. That's your next step, where we can get you in at that level. And then you want to go back to school to be an electrician, a welder, a truck driver, and all of that. That'll bring you more money in. But we want to get you at that level. And that's where this is all of this already had planned for the low to moderate income people. Yeah. And that's what God told me to do. He laid 2 things on my spirit: to rehab and revitalize houses in the inner city, in the multi-purpose center. And in that multi-purpose center, we're going to have music, dance, and art theaters, because I want to embrace our kids' talents, right? They're hidden talents. I want women to teach our young babies or ladies how to be women. The boys, I want us to be able to groom them too. Because basically, it's like we fathering them, you know. And this is like dear to my heart, y'all. Already done got the proposal together. I might do, because I'm doing the LLC, but I was told that under that I can do, it's still like a 501c3, but it has another name for it. But when I looked it up, it was actually talking about a 501c3. And I'm at the point, I think they'll give me like $50,000 from what I do, which is not a problem. And everything I do, y'all, I just want to build up in Baltimore, in the inner city. And I try to make that clear with every building. Inner city. Don't say that word. Say AMI, average monthly income. I said, no, I won't. Because when y'all do that, y'all exclude the low to moderate income people. See, I ain't trying to sell y'all out. And look at this. I'm looking at 2-story houses. This man, my mind been going, because I'm thinking about like them fabricated houses. I want to look more into that, because I love the way they bring it. They fold it out, right? And I want to make sure like some had 3-4 bedrooms. But you know you have to put it on I was gonna say a frame, but you build the spot for it, concrete, and you put it down. So 9 times out of 10, it's going to have the bathroom pipes or whatever, however they do it. But what I'm looking at with that, to be honest, I think it would be cheaper than maybe $100,000 house. So that's where my mind going. I'm telling y'all, I look for solutions. A lot of people, I go. So I'm thinking of easy ways. And I'm going to tell you, and I am going to get off. How long I've been here? Oh, 105. Look, I was on Pennsylvania Avenue. You know them new houses down there? And, being who I am, community activist, the lady was telling me, complaining about the rats. And she walked me around. I was like, oh my God, I do not want, my people for the housing things, and they got grass out back and stuff like that. I said, oh no, I forgot about the rats. So I said, we're going to cement everything. I said, no, come on, we in the ghetto. I ain't doing that. So this was my mind at, right? We're going to cement everything. So the backyard going to be cemented. So now look, if you want your little plant thing, you make your little stuff with the grass, whatever. But I'm like, no, I can't do that. And rats be running all around y'all. No, ooh. So I'm trying to think of other ways we can do it so y'all won't have an issue with rats like that. Cause and y'all know them houses nice. And I asked, I said, how much does this house rent? She said $130. Because I'm glad. And with your credit score up, my goal is whatever programs they have, like housing. Matter of fact, let me go back here. You can get, I'm trying to think of what it's called, it's like Section 8 home buyers. And that's what I want to get as we go on to. Where Section 8 would actually pay your rent. You might have to your mortgage. You might have to add a little something to it because I'm not familiar how much. But to be honest, I'm looking at around about 3 to 5. So we get your credit score down and everything. So the more your credit score is up. But I meant to say interest rate because I'm looking at the interest rate, but I kept saying credit score. But we get your credit score up, the lower your interest rate is. I don't want y'all to struggle. And another thing too, I want to have classes where they can actually teach y'all how to maintain your own property. Like cutting your grass, trimming this, trimming that. Because some people don't really know how to maintain. They'll mess up somebody else's, but you don't want to mess up yours. So if you don't really know how to do certain things, this is what we're going to get ready to start doing, I'm just saying. So I don't have no problem, and I'm going to be advertising it more as we go along. My goal, y'all, it's like that Black Wall Street. You can't say we can't bring it back. I'm sick and tired of the gentrification. Because with the gentrification comes a lot of genocide. It's genocide. They can't place us everywhere. That's why they're letting us kill each other off the way they're doing. I'm trying to do everything I can to slow it down. Because life and death is what it is. I don't even want the plane now. But if a person go out there this time and commit a homicide, they're going to come and get them. So it's a lot of work we need to do in the community to keep our people in the community, clean up the communities. And I'm looking at that with the non-profits and like Safe Streets, Ceasefire, Hugs Don't Shoot. They should be doing a better job in the community. They are where the police are sure that they actually there. They're in the community, and I don't even think they realize that. If you got a nonprofit in a certain community, that belongs to the individual. To the community. not the individual. A lot of people don't know that. So basically, you're saying what you're going to do to build up in the community. And see, I'm doing a lot of that without being a nonprofit. The only way I would do it is probably with the multipurpose center. And in my multipurpose center, I want a daycare. We got a lot of babies having babies. 9 times out of 10, they being raped, or they been raped. So I want a therapist or a psychiatrist, something like that, to come in once a month. Or it all depends on how we need them, so they can help the young ladies. Because I'm looking at the 12, 13, 14-year-old having babies. 9 times out of 10, they're being raped and molested. So y'all know the way I look at it. Somebody going to jail. Because we got to take them out of that. Now mind y'all, I did foster care for about 10 years. I mentored young men for about 10 years. I used to go into the prison, like on the H&I commitment, and I had one for about 10 years. Faithful. Every Friday I was over the Wide Building. Then I did a halfway house down off of every Sunday. I did a halfway house down, I think it was like, well, I'm going to say Monroe. It wasn't Monroe. Mount. I think it was at the bottom of Mount. It's all about helping us. And sometimes it hurt me to my heart. I was told I was the most hated man in Baltimore City because I fought. And a lot of people don't understand me. And during this time when I was told that, I was supporting the Myers. The Myers not racist. Some people set them up to be racist. Made like they was racist. And I can tell you who it was, what happened, or whatever. Because they were setting a lot of seafood restaurants up as racist. Like with the little boy in Uzo. And the mother said, "Oh my God, this is going to affect him the rest of his life." Somebody else said towards Mackenzie that a white person supposed to did, or they discriminated against her. Somebody said, "Oh my God, that is," I was like, what the fuck? And that's when I realized it was like a repeated thing, you know, but the mother said this about the boy, which name was saying this about Mackenzie. I said, y'all setting this fucking shit up. And they got mad because I wouldn't get on their side. Come over here and join us. Nope. No. But what I did, I would, like, when I seen certain little things, I would go down there and I would go to Vince and tell Vince, stop that fucking shit. And you know, Vince got these 2 big bodyguards. So I would have to hit him, you know, boy, you better stop. Blah, 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 blah. But when I came out, none of them asked me why did I go in there. I got called all kinds of names. Now, mind you, I had no problem to go tell them what was what. But they started calling me names, and I'm like, ooh, if you don't want to know, you don't want to know. And then it was times I would come down there, right, because mind you, they was behind the bushes. And I looked at that as them being on the plantation. Slavery plantation. They was down behind the bushes. And the big White House was, or the Massa House was was their restaurant, right? So I deliberately would go down there, walk through the plantation, right? You know, I'm just saying, I was picking with them. They ain't realize what I was doing, but they would get mad, and I would go through them. Cause to me, they was down. I'm gonna say I'm Uncle Tom. I'm just using that as an example. I'm Uncle Tom, Uncle Ruckus. Cause I can walk through them and go up in the big house. They didn't know I was playing with them a lot of times. That's why y'all can't come in. And I would pick with them. Kelly said, "Stop, Steve." I was like, "No." So I'm telling y'all, when I would go down there, I would do it to be smart. And then I can't think his name, but he called me a punch. What the heck is that? He called me a punch nigga, right? That was new to me. But I looked it up. And it was a black lady on the porch swinging. I said, oh yeah, I am because I could have swore, I was born in 1962. I could have swore Negro was on my birth certificate. So to me, it's just acceptance, right? Because it talks about a dark-skinned person, But anyway, and then I was called Uncle Ruckus. I'm like, what the what? I had to look up Uncle Ruckus, right? And this girl told me, I didn't do the real search into it, but she said, have you ever really read the story of Uncle Tom? And I was like, no. Because people make it seem like in a bad way, but the way she was telling me, I'm trying to get her words back. Because it was more like he wasn't what we thought. He was better than that. Like they was saying the Uncle Tom thing. And I might, since I mentioned, try to read it up again. But during that time, y'all, because I deal with all types of people. And this would help me to go back and start getting a little more educated on our history. And then reading up about certain, I can't get his name right, but John something, Henson. He was like the first black president. But he was president of a certain area. And it was other ones during that time, black men, that became president too. So if you read something like that up, it's back in the, when it was set free. But if you read some of it up, it does talk about like certain other little things. And if I can get his name right, because I'm saying John Henson, it might not have been his name, but that was the president guy. And it was another one that trying to think of the one created the lights. Is it Barbell? That was the phone, right? Something like that. Barbell, yeah, the phone. Y'all know it was a black man that had the same pattern too. But the difference was he had the pattern for the light bulbs. Black guy. If y'all go back, read up some of the stuff, during slavery, whatever. Because a lot of them, during the slavery now, understand it was black people already here. But they went over to Africa to get the ones that will work the land for free. But you got to understand too, they still took care of them. They had to feed them, clothe them, but not to that degree of them working that field and making money. So they was working beside actual black people too to make money. But they made money. They made the millionaires, because they was doing it for free, basically labor. And really, since when that incident with the Middle River, that really made me look into a lot of stuff. I wanted to know why black people act a certain way. And somebody said slavery, something syndrome, right? And that's why for me, whatever our ancestors went through, that was during their time. And it's not to say don't feel bad about it, real simple, with that one. Because some got killed. And look where we come from. The ones that survived certain things, So I'm going to tell y'all why I won't really look at it in a negative way too. A person told me, they said, my My grandfather. Oh, thank you. I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it, man. I couldn't get it. I was trying to get it. I was trying to get it. Yup. Now, they was talking about how it's passed down from generation to generation. And it's sad, right, with a lot of us, please don't take it wrong. Whatever our ancestors went through, you know, and keep this in mind too. Everybody, I'm gonna hurt you. I got you. Look up. Ah, is that the white woman? I'm gonna put it down here so I won't forget. And see, I can't, for me, right, my grandfather, mother, no, grandfather, wait a minute, my grandfather, father, make sure I do it right, my grandfather, father, mother, lived in the same house with the slave owners. And somebody told me, they said if your grandmother lived in there, they said she must have been a beautiful woman. And that's all I hold on to. That's all. No matter what happened, I don't know if she was raped and all that. I don't know. And when I read it up and I got a picture of my grandfather's father, right? Now, wait a minute. I think so. Oh, she deep too. She deep. She deep about our journey and stuff. She is deep. And a lot of people might not know that it was also white people that was hung too, beside, you know, our people. Because some of them had to work too. I mean, it was more like they took advantage of the poor, just to say it. Wait a minute, I'm trying to get that name in my phone. And that taught me a lot, y'all. Because I was wondering, why are we acting like this? And I ain't never had nothing stop me. And I'm talking about the things that I wanted in life. I never had nothing that stood in my way. And then to watch my kids, y'all, this is amazing. To watch my kids. Like my son, he been playing soccer since he was 5. He's awesome. He's awesome. My daughter, 22-year-old, she went into college to be a lawyer. Now, mind y'all, I never finished school. I came out in the 9th grade. But I wouldn't share that type of stuff with my children because I wanted, you know, them to go further. I wouldn't tell my kids my drug story. I don't do that. They didn't grow up around that, right? Matter of fact, my younger ones came after that. But I do not sit up there and try to glorify my using. No. And some people do that. So the good part hit me one day, right? That because my children never seen it, or like with me and her mother, their mothers, and because they never seen it, there was a good chance they won't get hooked up. And then they know my story now, so they better understand. Now my daughter, that's the lawyer, me and her talks a lot. And because of my civil right work, she's right there with the laws and all that, the amendments and all that. So for the police to come at me the way they did, I'm like, bro, you don't even know who you talking to. Or come at me, tell me, you feel like you're going to kill somebody? I should have said, yeah, you. They might have shot me. And it's my biggest weapon. I keep telling them, y'all got guns and bullets and all of that. I tell them, please don't take me personal. Because I come for your butt. Wait a minute, Van. Because you sitting up here, I'm trying to get that one you just gave me. I want to make sure I get it in right. Wait a minute. I got focus back on it. And I'm going to tell you, don't keep, look. When we get ready to have our meeting, you got to come. You and Yvette, all of y'all really the ones that's out part of our team. All of y'all. Wait a minute. She got a D in her last name. It's D-E-G-R. Joy. Hey, let me push her. Yeah, I got it in here now, so I'll be able to find it. Alright. You know you my baby girl. You my spiritual advisor. You ain't Yvette. You, Yvette, you know, Lady J, Tanya, y'all like there. And I feel like y'all got me whenever, right? I do. And then the team, I'm telling you, Van, I'm up St. Francis. Everything you and I and Yvette be talking about, same things. We're on one accord. I'm telling you, we get ready to do some amazing stuff. And they get ready to put up another building. The guy showed me where it was going to be at and everything, because they reached out to me. And they happy to show me around, right? I'm telling you. So when Harry give me the date, right? This building that we're going into, Harry said, as far as for us to have our meeting, he said, it's a lot of room. I want a lot of people. I said, okay. No, but what we're going to do, the whole goal is for us to come together, and we're going to form like our own, like trying to get it, like organization for the work that we're going to do in the city. So it's going to be all under one umbrella, as far as the rehabbing, the less fortunate people, because he got about 2 or 3 assistant living programs. So that way we're going to do the same things with the ones from under the bridge or the ones in the encampment. So I'm looking at it like this. I want us to grab as many people. Get away from my food before I hurt you. Stop playing. Keep jumping up here. I'm telling you. Plus Jones and his wife. I'm telling you. And you know, I said too, it's only our like-minded, you know. But once we get set up and doing what we're doing, I just want us to build back up in the city, and it's going to take a lot. And I feel like right now, keep in mind, once that plane comes, any crimes that they commit, they're going to catch it anyway. Because the behavior is going to tell on itself, so they don't need no eyewitnesses and stuff like that. But the thing that gets me with the plane, I was for it at one point, but I feel like we got to do the groundwork now and create. Because you know what? I don't want nobody to get killed in order for them to catch me. So that means we're going to have 2 lives lost. The one that lost their loved one, and that one that's going to spend the rest of their life in jail. So to me, the way I'm looking at it now, we got to get busy in the city. And because we do the groundwork. So it's creating more things for our, I'm going to say, young men, women, even our ex-offenders. Because you know, some people, they come home, if they don't get a job the way they want or something like that, they'll start going back to what they know. So my goal for us, and not just us, I'm talking about people with non-profits and stuff, we got to raise the community up. I want to start having, because I was doing all of this with Communities United. Once a month, we might have had, we might have did like a, I hate when I can't find my words. Safety in the war zone, something like that. You know, safety in the war zone, harm reduction in the community of color. And it's one more, but the reason why I'm saying that, because when we do it, and the way I'm looking at it now, we need to invite like some of our trouble people, kids, gangs, you know what I mean? Just so we can help them understand how important it is not to keep taking each other's lives. So I'm looking at safety in the war zone, right? harm reduction in the community of color. And there's one more that we can do. And we can have them in like community centers. I want Safe Street and all that. When we do stuff, I want us to, we can go into the 4 major high crime areas. And the goal is to invite the ones out there that wants to turn their lives around. Everybody ain't gonna want it now. But the ones we can reach, that's what I want us to do. Yeah. And I'm thinking about the nonprofits, because the nonprofits is basically in the community, so it's fixing it up. And we need them to get more stronger. Now, what I do with Communities United, that's why I do this right. What I do with Communities United, or what we do, we come in and say like your community is out of control. We come in to help you gain control over your community. So that's why when y'all hear me doing this, because I'm a fighter. And yes, I will get ignorant too, but it's not a personal thing. I feel like if you can't feel me when I do wild out, I call it wild out, right? Because I'm only doing this. And this is my biggest weapon. Now, that's why I said I'm going to let Van start talking to, I'm going to let her, look, when I get ready to sit down with Commissioner Harris, I'm going to say, come on, Van. Talk to him. No, Mr. Coleman, we want to talk to you, no, talk to Van. I ain't got time for y'all. I said, no, I ain't going to do that, right? But that's what I be thinking. That's what I'm going to let Van talk. Because I know Van is, to me, what? You see me on my live. What you want, Tammy? You better get away. Don't ease your butt over here and mess with my food. I ain't playing. Ain't nobody tell you stretch your little butt out on my bed. You play too much. You on my side of the bed. You should be on the other side. She play too goddamn much. Move. I'm gonna get ready to get off, y'all. But I'm gonna just say this. I love y'all. I want to say we got Dre. We got him. Now, like I mean, it's a lot of work that needs to be done. And his brother, you know, his brother fed him same way I would. But his brother was telling me too, like he's been trying to get him to get out of that space that he's in. It's more like, man, I don't know what's wrong with my brother. It's the mental issues. And I'm just saying that, y'all, because, you know, I sent this over to my director, Van. I don't want to die. Because I want to get this bill passed. I don't want to die. Tyree Moore here. No shoes on. 16 bullets. And I want us to get that bill passed. Because I don't want family members that might have someone and you know they stopped taking their medication, so they're in that space and there's nothing you can do to help. I want to get this bill passed so when that happens to us, we can actually sign them up to get the proper help. I'd rather see that done than the police shoot them down. So this is what I'm going to talk with my director about, because of what I'm saying from the police department. It's not good. It's not good. They need a lot of understanding and training. And that's not on the law side. It's dealing with the people. These people right here, it was like they was on one accord. And it was like a damn army of them. I never called them. But you ain't gonna come in my building. When they start coming in my house, I was like, no, don't go in there. Don't go in there. I didn't call y'all, so you don't go in there. Stay your butt out here. But they was doing that because the guy that was there with Dre already told Dre, you gotta go, bro. So he down there with Dre levelings. Now, when the police came, Dre wanted the ball up a little bit because y'all fed him misinformation. and they stuck to it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going down to the renter's court, the renter's spot, you know, where you file papers. And I'm gonna tell them once again, this is what I'm going through. Can y'all write something or do something that to let them know the difference between my program and the landlord-tenant stuff? I don't go through that. That's not what my program is about. And everything I showed them to let them know the difference with my transitional program, it's like they don't get it. I said I showed y'all everything. I went to give y'all the paper about my business, y'all ignored me. And then if you want to know, go on Google, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook. I got my own business page. If you want to go on my website. So I'm already set up with a lot of that. But the thing is, they ain't really looking. And it's a lot of people that work in the police department. They say, oh, I remember you. I was like, thank you. And the work you do, they don't know. They don't know. And I would tell them to them 30 freaking times. They is not good for the city. They so detached. Like one guy gonna tell me he be working in the community. I said, no you don't. No you don't. Because you stuck on the laws. So I know you stuck here. But it's no love and compassion for helping the people. You stuck. They like freaking robots. And I tell them, be smart, because I be picking up. Y'all is like so emotionally detached. And you waiting for somebody to do something stupid. Like me. They girl reach for her fucking gun. She had her hand on her gun. Like, damn. My mouth that damn big that you want to shut me down? Damn. And she don't know I'm gonna mess with her every time I see her. Talking about she was reaching for a handcuff. But then she moved her hand back towards the handcuff. But she reached for her fucking gun. And you tell me that's healthy for the community? No. No. That's not good. And I'm telling them everything I do in the community. And they were so fucking numb. It's like it didn't matter. I'm like, damn. What do you do for the community? Trying to set us up to kill each other. And she grabbed for that gun. You motherfucker. And then you want to tell me that's my business and y'all coming against me telling what I can't do here. Not here. You're damn fucking robots. That's how I feel about it. I ain't lying. They make me think they're in a spaceship around. No. The ones that's at the district, they understand everything I do. It's the ones in the fucking street. It's like they so programmed. The ones in the district, they in plain clothes. I can use them in the community. These assholes right here, when it come to doing like community stuff, I only want them around. Because they not there for that. And I feel it. I feel like y'all ain't real. And then they get in little huddles and shit, right? They go around the corner like a bunch of robots, right? And they're in their own little huddle, and then they come back. Like, what the fuck is this? What the hell? I never, in my 61 years, seen nothing like this. And they don't listen. I don't care what you say. It's like it's not penetrating. So I'm looking at them. I'm saying, Steve, shut up. They remind me of a bunch of reprogrammed robots. And I'm scared to say, like, because I'm on Twitter too, right? I don't want Elon Musk to like block me, but I think they them damn robots he created. I tell it to him in his face, how much you charge me? So where's the electric cord at in the back of their neck or something? Come on, tell me the program. I'm telling y'all I'm dumb. And I be messing with them. I'm telling you, that's why they get mad. Whine around, what? Next time I say, what planet you from? Be honest with us. Wait a minute, let me ask y'all this. Cause I'm gonna go around and look one day when I ride past the Eastern District. I'm gonna see if they kind of like levitated off the ground a little bit. Cause I don't know where they come from. I'm like, what the But you know what? They all Commissioner Harris consent decree. And I'm telling y'all, they like fucking robots. And they hate me. They hate me. I'm sorry, I'm sitting up there, right? And the lieutenant came out. I was like, thank you, because he had on a white shirt. So I wanted him to really know. You know, I don't mean no harm to him, but when you come at me with the dumb shit, I'm going to fly up on you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because that's not, I mean, come on. I look for solutions, right? And then when you come at me with the dumb stuff, I'm going to challenge you. Don't get it wrong. I told them I'm a civil rights leader. They act like they ain't pay no attention. So the same laws y'all created, I don't think they came from the ones we know. I want to talk to Commissioner Harris. Come here. Where you get these damn robots from? Because they told me, right, that they going by what you told them. And they scared as a bitch to go against this shit. I'm telling y'all, this the shit I'm seeing. They so afraid. And you know how you make a commitment to something? And the white boy was telling me, right, if they don't stick to the commitment of what they gave them, they're going to lose their job. Like, what the fuck? What? I'm telling y'all. And they're afraid now. I'm talking about the popos. That's why they act. And that's why they act the way they act. Because of this consent decree. I had to find out what that shit was all about. And to me, be honest, I'm coming up on 2 hours with this thing. And I didn't want it to be that long. But, we fucked up. I'm telling y'all, we is fucked up. We fucked up. I'm talking about as a race of people, they setting us up like a bitch. And keep understanding. And I gotta say that. Because I want y'all to really understand when Dre, one, he was smoking in the house. He ain't supposed to smoke there. The tall girl and the little black white dude, they standing right there. Now Dre down in his little space talking and stuff. And Dre said, I feel like smacking the shit out of him. In front of their face. You know, years ago when you say something like that, they take you. And then he said, this one, because they turned around after that and walked downstairs like it wasn't nothing. Like, fuck. The only way they're going to lock him up. And I make like I smack myself and say Dre did it. Because they got to see with their own eyes. That's stupid. That's stupid to me. So, as we was walking back towards the front door, Dre was like, I'm going to kill you. And he's standing in the door by this time too. I'm going to kill you for the second time. I said, boy, take your ass upstairs. And guess what? They ran. They ran to their fucking cars. I'm like, damn. Because I'm going to tell you, I bet you any amount of money. They was peeping around the corner. Kill him, Dre, kill him. And then we going to act like we ain't see it. Because they got to see it. They got to see it. And when they told me that shit, I'm like, what the fuck? They got to see that person. It's like, in order for that crime to be committed, They gotta see it with their own 2 eyes. And I'm doing this because this is what the police told me. That's why I do it, to be smart. We gotta see it for ourselves. I'm like, huh? So actually, he said he gonna kill me twice. So if you kill me once, you gotta see it. But if you don't see it, then I need to get up. So he can, like, you right there, right? I gotta get up and let him kill me again. I said, shit, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Because they gotta see it. I be fucking with them, I'm telling you. And then when I say it, right, they know what I'm saying. And they won't answer. So you mean to tell me I gotta get fucked up first? Your eyesight. But this the part that gets me. Like I said, y'all, it just gets me because it's like, where did this shit come from? In order for y'all to arrest him, he can make the verbal threats. It's only when he carried out, y'all gonna do something. So he gotta kill me. He already said he gonna kill me to prove that he really wanted to kill me. Yeah. I'm like, y'all better get the fuck away from here with that. Excuse my language, y'all, but seriously, I'm serious. That is blowing my mind. So if you look at it, look at how we out there or get set up, right? They not interested. If they don't see it for themselves, they're gonna keep doing it. And I'm like, what the what? What the what? I can't believe it. And I'm like, where did this shit come from? Commissioner Harrison. A lot of older people want him out of here. Because it's basically, read that book, Marfa 21, Black Genocide. That's what the fuck they doing. Excuse my language, y'all. And that shit hurt. It hurts. And it seemed like nobody cared. And I'm mad at all of them, y'all. I'm mad at all our politicians. The police force. Because the way they got it, everybody turned their backs on us. That's why I can't give it up. Everybody turned their backs and told me I should turn my back too. I said I can't do it. I can't do it. And then me and the sheriff, me and the lieutenant in the other house talking. And he was talking about Dante Boxler. That's what I do. And I told him, I said, that hurt me to my heart because it could have been me. And because we was doing the same work. I really never had a chance to meet him. I was trying to meet him because we come from the same, you know. When he got killed, Joe, I cried because we put our life on the line. I'm just, in a way, I'm gonna say, if I say I'm ignorant with mines, don't take it the wrong way. It's passion. But you might look at it like that. And I'm alright with it because I know sometimes I look like an ass when I do shit. I know. I know. But I be trying to let you know, look, I'm serious. And sometimes you gotta do that. And I feel like for me, in certain areas, that's where I gotta come. That's just being hard. Just being hard. When it come to y'all, I don't fucking play. When it come to Baltimore City, I don't play. I don't play. Y'all be thinking I be now my I'm with them. I act a little different. Don't get it wrong. It's only when I'm over here that I might act like a jerk. Something like that, right? But it's the love for y'all. Please don't get it wrong. Don't get it wrong. Van, I love you, baby. And it's like she's so right here with me, y'all. Yvette. It's like they're here with me. My man Andre. I said, look, I need you, bro, because I want to shut up. Talk. And Andre, bam. event. To me, I shut my mouth. They're going to do a great job for the city, for what we're looking to do. And when I look at them, when I say they speak for me, because our hearts and our mind is in the same place. And it's like it's giving me a break. I love my city so much. I want so much better for us. I'm sick and tired of the Democrats not doing what they're supposed to do to help us. It's like the police force, man. They setting up shit that hurt us too. And I don't want to keep talking about it. I just want us to do the work to turn things around. Listen. So I just want to say I love y'all. I had to stop past Popeyes today because I was randomly messing with the police and everything. And I didn't have time to cook for my family. I ain't gonna say, because you know every time I come on here, I be like, I don't mean to be that long. I really don't. But I don't know. Just love y'all. Please stop taking me the wrong way. A lot of times what I do, y'all, I can get you. I can get you. Because if you don't understand me, you would think I'm probably this crazy dude. And I had to apologize to the lieutenant too. He said, well, when you deal with my officers, you not scream at them. I said, pray for me. I did. I said, pray for me. Because I said, please don't take me personal. And I kept telling them too. I said, please don't take me personal. But when it comes to y'all, I don't fucking play. I don't play. And see, I stand on the truth, y'all. A lot of people can't take it. And I apologize every time because I don't mean to hurt nobody. But God dang, that's just being me. So I've been praying for God to bring me down a notch. I'm serious. Y'all probably like, he crazy. No, serious. God, it's like he did it before, showed me. So I done came down a little. So now, be honest, for me, and I am going to let y'all go, the best way I can come down a notch, I need Van to talk, I need Yvette to talk, I dare gonna sure need Andre, because he's speaking the same language. So when we doing something out, rather than me speaking a lot, I want to be there, but I just want to shut up. I want to. That's why I know Van and them will take it from there, because we all share the same love and compassion. So I don't have to keep, saying stuff myself, because they know where we at. They know where I'm at. And I don't want to lose my baby Van and Yvette. And Tanya, I got to throw Tanya in. I'm sorry, moving forward. That sister, look, her son got killed 10 years ago. If you listen to this woman and the work that she's been doing, you would think it was recently. But she's been fighting. And she has a lot of information on the other end, like certain things that we might not be familiar with law-wise. And that's why I want all us to come together. Let's get this bill passed for Tyre Moore. Now, I don't know if his family actually tried to sue the city. But if they want to, come on. I don't know if the city offered them anything. But my thing is, 16 bullets, 16 million. His kids gotta have something to live on. His family. I'm gonna push this sucker. I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna push it. Because it's a lot more Tyre Moore is out there. Who gonna do the nose shoots on there? That was the way of him honoring our people. Me and my brother used to have our words from time to time, but when we seen each other, it was like love. He did things his special way. I'm over here, but it was the same. It was the same, basically, work that we was doing. He just had his style of doing it. I had my style of doing certain things. And then we would clash sometimes, and sometimes when he would see me, he would go, "Steve Copeland from the couch car." I said, "Man, cut that out." He did go, "Steve Copeland." I said, "Cut it." But Van, thank you, because she called. And Van told me, she said, "Steve, don't watch that video. Don't watch it. Don't watch it." At first, I didn't see the one when he shot him like he did. And that's why she told me, "Don't watch it." And I shared that story. She personally called me and said, "Steve, he got killed. Don't watch it." And I keep throwing that up at them. Don't fucking play with me. Try to make me think y'all these good bunch of police out here. Y'all not. They don't even feel right to me. And I want them to know that. Y'all not here to help people. I only feel that compassion, like to protect and serve. I don't feel that safety from them. Like I said, prime example, when that girl touched her gun. Like I was coming for you. And I would sit down because they so damn close to me, and I would stand up. My thing is get the fuck back. I didn't call y'all. So why is you up here? I didn't call you. Stand over there. And then you ain't got to talk to us like that. Stand over there. Because I didn't call y'all. If I called y'all, then we could talk. So really, I ain't had no reason to talk with y'all. And don't tell me what I need to do. And that girl, I'm going to get her butt. And when I say that, I'm going in that ass when we do talk. Because I want to let her know. And that little one that tried to fight me, and the big girl had to hold her back. Come on, and y'all helping the community? Get the fuck out of here. Come on. And my thing is, do y'all know who y'all got watching this? Do y'all know? I do a talk show. And it's about keeping it real. What I gotta lie for? You mad because I'm gonna come on here and talk about how y'all like no love and compassion for the city? And then y'all got this 400 big pound dude. What are you gonna do? He's there to intimidate. That's all. He's there to intimidate. And he thought he was coming at me. Fat fool. I said, "Give me your name again." "I ain't gave it to you." Walk into his car like a big girl. And I'll say that in his face. And say, "Big chump." That's why I said I was going to try to get better at not. Because they, be honest, you don't do the dumb with me. That's all. Don't do the dumb. It's certain things I stand on, right? I cannot move over where you at. Because you really don't understand what I do. Y'all know, as soon as you break the law, we got you. Well, what about helping? And this is the dumbest stuff. This is dumb. Dre, brother, right there. To take Dre somewhere. And it was like, they didn't want him to go. I'm like, what the fuck? How am I putting him out? In a sense, how am I evicting him if his brother right there, he want to help his brother, and y'all stopping that? Told me, pick the bags up. They was ready. They was going to arrest me. I'm like, touch me. Touch me. Because you're going to open up a whole can of worms. Touch me. And I'm trying to tell you who I am and what I do. I kept telling them I fight for the democracy of black people in Baltimore City. So you think I don't know the laws? But the laws y'all learning? And I'm thinking crucify, but I'm trying to think of that other word. It's like crucify. Y'all jobs don't, y'all, the way the laws is made now, it doesn't help us. It doesn't keep us safe. It doesn't. And then once, I can't help it. I gotta go. Because y'all know I like to talk. That's the dumb. I'm like, ooh. I'm talking about this stuff I gotta see with my own eyes. I'm like, ruh. And then he said, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. So y'all leaving me here so he can kill me. Damn. And I joked about, because they both ran to their cars, right? I could see them down the street now. Dre, did you kill him? Did you kill him? I'm gonna tell them that shit too. If they ever, hopefully tomorrow Dre gone. But I'm a pick with that ass on that. I'm gonna say, yeah. Remember when Dre said, I feel like slapping the shit out of you? I'm gonna say, why you feel like that? Because he didn't slap you in front of us. I know. He had to hurt me first or show that he was serious. And then keep in mind again, because I gotta go. When Dre said, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. And when he said that, they ran to their cars. Like they didn't hear him. I said, boy, get your ass right there. Because he in the door now. So I'm like, boy, get your ass upstairs, shut the door. I said, damn. Dre gotta kill me for y'all to help me. Damn. So where's the safety at in that? And I love y'all. But I joke that shit. That right there is like the dumbest, the dumb thing I've heard. I gotta say it with my own eyes. Huh? So you gotta watch him kill me. But then they justify by saying, well, it's not that he gonna kill you, but that's all you gotta do is actually get the knife or gun, whatever, and proceed. But he gotta kill me for it to be a crime. For them to arrest him. And that's what they tell me. I said, I'm gonna get my own private security gun. Y'all suckers, ooh. Y'all trying to get people killed. Ooh. I can't wait to talk to Commissioner. Huh? I want to fuck with him. I ain't lying. I want to pick with him. So, you come up with this great idea. And I forgot what they said it was at. And they said it was something about, was it the COVID thing or something like that? Where he came up with this right here and brought it to Baltimore. And to me, the way I look at it, y'all, is black on black. It's like genocide. That's the word I was looking for. They done fixed it up in order for them to help us. The crime has to be committed, and they got to see it with their own 2 eyes. So if they not there to see that murder, oh well. I hope that's only for the east side. Because they got some people, some new ones coming. I'm like, oh my God. They get ready to release some more robots on us. I can't get away from that. I can't get away from that. Because if y'all could see him, I'm telling you, if y'all could see him, it's like they come to hurt me. They don't even know me. And they come to hurt me. You know why? Because I ain't falling for that bullshit. And I think that laws is dumb as hell, right? And we not. We was taught like this. And if you get in the way, we're gonna hurt you. Landlord tenant. Landlord tenant. Landlord tenant. Landlord tenant. So shit. I'm gonna have to go talk to a therapist. Landlord tenant. Got me some more cards today. Landlord tenant. Say it again. Landlord tenant. Give me your idea name again. I be telling them that too, right? I just gave it to you. Give it to me again. And they feel good, right? Because I keep telling them. I don't go through that process. But for some reason, they stuck. So now I got to go down to the courts tomorrow. Well, the rental place. Can y'all write something for me? In helping these dum-dums to understand. And you know what I want to do? I want to take it around the station and tell them post it up on the wall. So when them suckers come in at night or whatever, prayerfully they won't get a call to come back again. We'll have it straight. I've never. And I'm going to tell y'all, it's something here that God want me to see. God, is something here. And I kind of feel like they trained assassins. I do. It's just, to me, they like killers. I told y'all, the girl had a fucking hand, put a hand on a gun. And then she moved it back. Talking about, no, my handcuffs. What the fuck you grabbing your handcuffs for? No, you had your hand on your gun. Like I'm a threat to y'all. Like, what the fuck? Don't play me. I'm looking right at you. Got your fucking hand on your gun. Like, nigga, we ready to shoot your ass. Y'all see how I'm doing this? Because I'm going to do this around Brandis County Commissioner Harris, right? This how you train them, bro. Put a fucking hand on the gun. And then the other one, right? It was one, because they wouldn't talk to Dre, right? I don't know what demon jumped on them. And they always, they go to Dre. And then they come for me. I'm like, oh shit. Here they come. I'm sitting there by myself and it's like 30 police out there. Like, oh shit. You upstairs. They gonna shoot the shit out of me. And I want to say that, right? So when somebody say, no, not really, I'm gonna say, well, what happened to Tyree? Well, why you gotta throw that at? So what happened about them damn five polices killed their guy? So they taking time bombs. I want to tell them this shit so bad. But I be throwing shit at them. When they act like they not professional. But I'll let them know. Y'all gonna kill me like y'all did Tyree, don't you? You got 16. I did that the other day too. And they was running back to their cars. I'm telling them. I said, yeah, because 16, wait a minute, 16, 32, and I'm trying to add them all up. Y'all want to shoot me? Y'all want to shoot me? I'm like, Steve, stop picking with these damn people. And they walk to their cars like they mad. I'm telling you. I be trying to tell them, man, y'all, you can't bring your bull jug over here with me. Because y'all don't understand. Y'all don't know about no damn solutions. Y'all ready to aim, shot, fire, women, aim, whatever, shoot. And they act like they get mad when I be saying little stuff to them. Come on, this is the way y'all presenting yourself to me. They're going to tell me about my business. No feelings with that. I'm like, well, you know, I help homeless and less fortunate people. And I thought you might be happy. Trying to help homeless, less fortunate people turn their lives around. And we polices. Yep. Y'all know the law. I keep telling you that y'all know the law. But you don't have solutions. I'm gone, y'all, because this thing too long. I'm gone. Love y'all.